everybody, it's Kayla and welcome to Kayla Crochet Love episode 2. It's been about 2 weeks since I posted my first episode, but I feel like time is just flying by. Like, we're September 25th today, I think, and it's just, I can't believe October is next week. It's crazy. Summer's over. It's gotten pretty cold where I am in Canada. It's raining today. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit off. I'm congested. I don't know if that's allergies or if I'm getting a cold. I really hope it's just allergies, but we'll see anyway. So if I'm sneezing, coughing, sniffling, I'm very sorry. I apologize. So today I figured I would share with you guys things that I have finished in the past 2 weeks. There's not a whole lot. I haven't really been, with the weather changing, I haven't felt like doing a whole lot. I've been crocheting, but nothing finished. But I do have a couple things. So in my first episode, I showed you guys a prototype pumpkin hat that I was making for my friend. And I made another one. I think this one turned out bigger, so this was my prototype hat, if you remember. So that's the prototype. And then this is the new one. It's definitely a little bigger, I think, but I like it a little bit better. The other one I had added an extra stitch, and I don't know, it just looked kind of wonky at certain parts, but this one I did a pretty good job keeping the count. So this is a new one. I changed the stem a bit, so I made it a little curled over, because how often do you see pumpkins where the stem's right in the air? So I curled that, and then the curly cue's the same. The pattern's basically the same, just a little bit, I think it's bigger, but I sent my friend a picture, and she said it looked really cute, and she thinks it'll be fine for him. It's a little boy. And I mean, if it's a little big, it's better that it's too big than too small, right? So that's that. So I wonder, I'll grab the other one. Oh, it's falling. So yeah, that's the difference. I definitely like this one better. I just think it looks more pumpkin-y than this one, if that makes sense. You guys might be looking at it and thinking, doesn't look that different, Kayla, but anyways, I'm happy with it. I think it turned out cute, especially for not using a pattern. I am not used to not using a pattern. So I'm starting to get into that, like I said before. I really like making my own patterns. Other thing, oh, I didn't show you this yet. So this is a little cowl. If you follow my Facebook page, you would have seen this already. This is yarn I bought at a local yarn shop. I believe it's King Cole, that's called. It's called King Cole. Anyways, I had bought it when the shop first opened, had no idea what I wanted to make with it, and it looks kind of like baby colors, but I love, if anyone, whoever knows me that's watching this knows I love colors, as you can see by some of the things around here. So I made myself a cowl, and I think it'll be nice for under my jacket. So this is just a crochet pattern that I kind of came up with again. Sorry, blocking my face. I'm hoping to maybe do a tutorial on this one. It's really easy. It worked up so fast. It's a thinner yarn, so it took me a little bit longer than it probably would have with a 4-ply. This is probably a 3-ply. But yeah, I really like it. And then, to match it, I recently got a set of Tunisian hooks. So if you don't know what Tunisian crochet is, it is, sorry, it's all tangled up in here. So it's crocheting, but you're using long hooks like this, and it's worked almost like knitting. I can do a tutorial on that if there's enough interest. I know there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube too. That's how I learned. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like doing it too. I haven't done a whole lot of it. So this is just one of the hooks. It came with 11 hooks, I believe, and then I had 2 already. So I made this little pouch, but as you can see, it doesn't work very well for holding them in. I'm gonna have to figure something out for that, but it's alright for now. So to go with the cowl, I made a little headband. Here, I'll put it on. My hair might mess my hair up, but not that my hair's that nice anyway. So, just like that. And so this is made with Tunisian Crochet Simple Stitch. I believe that's what it's called, Simple Stitch. And I really like the way it turned out. I bought these buttons at the local yarn store as well, and I love these buttons. I went back and bought 4 more. I just think they add something. They were also on the cowl I showed you in episode 1. But yeah, so I'll show you the details on the button just because I'm up close. I love the details on it. I just think it looks so pretty. But yeah, there's the colors. So I was pretty happy with that. And I still had a little bit of yarn left over. It wasn't a big skein. I don't even know where I put the label, so I can't tell you, but it wasn't a huge skein, but I got this, and a little bit left out of it, so I thought it was a good deal. Okay. So, I'm excited about this one. I sent my friend, same one who I made the pumpkin hats for. I kind of got sidetracked by my cowl that I'm wearing. She asked for a turkey hat, and I showed you guys the beginnings of the hat last episode. It was literally just a brown hat with the ear flaps. Well, I'm finished, and I love the way it turned out, and she was ecstatic. I put it on a doll because it needs to be on something for you to see what it looks like. Okay, so don't be freaked out by the doll. I love this doll, but it needs clothes. But here it is. Isn't this awesome? I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Again, I didn't use a pattern. I followed pictures that she sent me, and that's basically it. I'm trying to make it so it would actually, if it was on the baby's head. Anyway. But yeah, isn't that awesome? I love the feathers. And it really wasn't hard to make. A little bit time consuming, but I think I did all the feathers, the eyes, the beak, and everything in one night. And it has the little braids to go down, so if they had to, they could tie it to the baby's head. But I love it. I think it's so cute. My mom went nuts when she saw it. I might have to make one for my nephews. I have 2 nephews, and I think they would both look adorable wearing these. But yeah, I was so excited about this one. Hopefully you guys like it. And if you want a pattern, there are some on Pinterest, but I made it up as I went. I honestly don't even really remember what I did. I don't have a pattern for it. The only thing I did write out was for these, in case, because usually for regular hats, I just go off the top of my head. I have a chart that shows measurements, and I go from there. So the only thing I wrote down was for this, and I think maybe the eyes. I can't remember, but yeah. So pretty, super cute. So we'll see if it fits him, but again, this one might be a little better because they can tie it up. So I'll have to deliver that to her. Thanksgiving in Canada is next weekend, so I'll have to get in touch with her and deliver it because she'll probably want it for Thanksgiving. She also commissioned me to make another hat. Sorry, she doesn't need that one till November, mid-November, and that one is going to be cute too as long as I can do it. I'm not going to use a pattern. I'm determined to use as little patterns as possible. At least free ones. I really like supporting pattern writers because a lot of work goes into writing a pattern. I tried writing out patterns for stuff I've made, and I don't know how people do it. Like, I write it so I understand it, but I feel like I couldn't publish it because nobody else would understand. But I have so much respect for people who publish patterns. Tutorials on YouTube I think might be a little different for me, at least. I could probably explain it better than in words and showing you than I could just writing the pattern out. So oh, my next finished project, sorry. I went to a fiber festival in Barrie, Ontario, so it's quite a ways away from me, but I really want to go. And I picked up a few things. And the one booth was Dragon Strings. I love their yarn. It's hand-dyed yarn in Ontario. I'm not sure where they're based out of, but they have gorgeous yarns. You know what? I'll link their website down below so you can go check them out, or I'll link their Facebook and then you can go on to their website from there. It's beautiful yarn. I want to buy more, but anyways, at the booth they had these little kits. I believe one of the ladies there wrote the pattern, and it's a little dragon and his name is Freddy, and I finally got around to making him and I think he turned out so cute. I didn't know how little he was gonna be, but this is Freddy. So it's a pattern by Susie Howie. I'll block off and just show. Oh, can't block it off. Freddy, Susie Howie. And it was such an easy pattern and he turned out so cute. And they gave me everything in the kit. They gave me the yarn. So there's two different colors of the main color and then the color for the little jacket, and safety eyes and stuffing and everything. So yeah, this is Freddy. He's super cute. I had him sitting up on my shelf. Little wings, and they had other dragon patterns. I saw Freddy and they had little ones made there, and I just thought Freddy was so cute. So definitely, if you see the name Dragon Strings on any fiber festival you're going to, go check them out. They are awesome. But yeah, it was so cute. And the yarn is so soft too, I can't get over it. So, little Freddy. I'll probably post a picture on my Facebook of him. I haven't shared him yet. There's a few things I haven't shared on Facebook, but there you go, Freddy. So those are my crochet finished projects. If you follow my channel or you follow my Facebook, which I shared my channel on, you'll see that I posted a tutorial on how to make your own stitch markers, which I just kind of figured out how to do. One thing I was finding was with my crocheting, I never keep my hook with the project anymore when I put it away because I just kept losing hooks. And I ended up buying a pretty expensive set, so I really didn't want to lose those ones. I'll probably do a review on those. They're the Clover Armor hooks, and yeah, they're really nice, so I didn't want to lose them. So I was trying to think of a way to incorporate the size of my hook in a stitch marker so that I could put it away in the pouch I have, but remember what size hook I was using on the project. I've seen a lot of people post on groups, like I'm on the Crochet Crowd chat group on Facebook, and Bag O' Day Crochet chat I told you guys about last time. And they use letters, whereas I like to use the millimeters, so like 5 millimeters, 3 millimeters. So a lot of them would take like beads to make like that you would use for words, and they'd put the letter that corresponds with the hook. So I liked that idea, but I wanted to use numbers. So I went to the store today actually to look to see if I could find numbers, which I couldn't. So as I was at the dollar store, I was brainstorming ideas. So then I came across these wooden beads, and they're pretty big, and I thought, well, maybe I could do something where I could write in permanent marker the number. So I made, actually I made quite a few because if you saw the tutorial, they're really easy to make, and these are made the same way, just different beads. I made them longer because I'm not going to use them as actual stitch markers. It's just to hold my project together, because if you loop it on the little loop that your hook was on, it won't come out. So that's what I wanted. So I have them on an embroidery hoop thing right now. So these are all the ones I made today. It took me about 15 minutes to make all of these, maybe, if that. So I'll show you, I'll show you one. So this one is for a 6mm, and so what I did is I just wrote the number on the wood bead, and then I just strung some more on to make it look fun. So I like it. I think it'll work out. And they're not going in the wash or anything, so I wasn't worried about it being wood. So yeah, I made from a 4.5 to a 6, because those are the crochet hooks I tend to use the most. I'll probably make other ones after, but these are the hooks I use a lot lately, because for 4-ply yarn, that's what I tend to use. Especially my 5.5 is my go-to hook. So, but you can kind of see maybe all the different numbers. But yeah, there's quite a few of them. And I think they turned out nice. So, but yeah, I like them. We'll see how they work. I will let you guys know. I will be using them. Actually, I think I put one on one of my projects already. Can't remember. Oh well. Anyway. So that's the stitch markers I just made. So, and I realized you can buy almost everything you need for them at the dollar store. I bought the wooden beads, the little glass beads at the dollar store. I noticed you can get the earrings, the earring pieces at the dollar store, and also the eye pins. Is that what they're called? I can't remember. Head pins, I think is what they're called. Anyways, I've noticed you can buy them there too. Although I was at Walmart and I found a kit for like $6 or something. It was on sale, but it had all of that in it as well, at like a lot of pieces. So I was happy with that. I bought that today too. Okay. Sorry. Let's move on to my works in progress. Again, there's a lot, but nothing that I've really been working on lately. A few things I need to get done. I was talking about the shrug cardigan thing I'm making for my mom's coworker. I started that. I'll show you guys that. Yeah, I'll show you guys that now. I don't know why I'm waiting. Don't mind me. Anyway, so I was using the Caron Big Cakes. And this color is Blueberry Tort. My mom picked the color. And this is what I have so far. So, I'm not even close to being done, but I think the colors are looking really pretty. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong side. This way. I believe it's called the Modern Granny Shrug on the Crochet Crowd website. And it's by Jean. I can't pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. But it's such an easy pattern. Honestly, I think a beginner could do this. There's a tutorial on YouTube for how to make the Modern Granny Square too. And it works up pretty fast. I tend to like to do patterns that aren't too repetitive. That's why I like amigurumi, because you have to stay focused on what you're doing more. Whereas this, I don't even have to be looking to crochet this. I can be watching TV, which isn't bad, but my arms start to hurt. I have tendonitis in my arms, so I can't crochet for too long, which sucks, but 'tis what it is. So yeah, that's the beginning of that. I I think it has to measure, I want to say 38 inches across and everything to work. Anyways, I'm going to keep working on that and I will share it with you guys when I'm done. I tend to post all my newly finished projects on Facebook. Again, I'll link my Facebook down below. I tend to just snap a picture and post it real quick. I still have not posted my poncho. I will get there. Just feel like things are crazy even though they're not really that crazy. Things have slowed down, but it doesn't feel like it. Like I said, time's just flying by. What do I want to share next? Oh, okay, so I decided to attempt some knitting again. I've done knitting before. Actually, I had been starting, this was years ago, I started a blanket and I made a bunch of these squares. So this is just the simple knit stitch. And I still have all the squares and I never sewed them together. I want to figure out something I can do with them, but so anyways, I had put down knitting for quite a while. It was a few years. I'd pick it up once in a while just to kind of goof around. My mom knits all the time, so if I saw some of her needles sitting around, I'd pick it up and play with it, but I never really got into it. Crochet is my main love. I love crochet, so, but the yarn store I like to shop at is having a sock knitting workshop, and I don't personally like crocheting socks. I love crochet slippers, but I don't like socks. I don't know why. I never enjoyed making them. I started and I never really got into it. So I love the look of knit socks though. So I decided I would start practicing and I signed up for the class, which starts next week, I believe. So playing around, I figured out how to purl stitch. I hadn't really purl stitched before, so my mom showed me how, and so I was practicing, and I decided to show you guys my practice swatch just so you can see how nobody starts off perfect. We all struggle when we're learning something new, and that's why we're learning. So just remember, this was my first time doing purl stitch and my first time knitting in a long time. So this is my practice swatch. Look how uneven it is. The sides. My mom said it looked great, but you know how moms are sometimes. Love you, Mama. But yeah, so that's my little practice swatch. And believe this took me I want to say this took me about an hour to do, but I kept dropping stitches and I'm just trying, and I was figuring out how to pick them up. But I've seen people use crochet hooks to pick up dropped stitches in knitting, so that's what I did. But yeah, I think I added some stitches because it looks like it's kind of going on an angle. Or my tension got tighter. I'm not sure. So this was my first practice run. I've done a lot more since then. I actually went to the local yarn store and picked up some small knitting needles because for the workshop we're using 2.25 millimeter crochet hooks, knitting needles. Sorry. They're tiny compared to what I used for this. This one I used, a 9 millimeter. So I have some here. And I'll show you, they're called Twist, Chiaogu Twist. So these ones are interchangeable, so you can have different lengths. So there's only the one set in the bag right now because I'm using the other ones. I don't mind them. I like the points on the needles, it's just they tend to come undone while I'm working on it, because they just, I'll show you if it'll cooperate with me. So I'm using circular needles for this too, which I'm not totally used to working with, but I've been playing around. So this is the part that makes it a circular needle. And then here's part of the knitting needle. And they literally just thread together. Like that. And I do like them. They glide really smoothly and everything. The wire's not fiddly at all. The only problem I've had so far, and if anyone has any recommendations, is while I'm knitting, and I don't know if it's because I'm twisting too much, it keeps coming undone and it opens while I'm knitting. So I'll probably have to play around with it a little more. I've only been playing around with it for a little while, and it's literally just for me to play around with the size of hooks and the circular part. So I'll show you what I've been playing with. I just kind of played with this last night, and I'm using yarn from that store as well, and I can't remember the name of it. It's a sock weight yarn, so it's very thin. 2-ply, I think it is. So this is what I've done so far. Not a whole lot, but I mean, I've been practicing my knit and purl, so not too bad. I'll probably play around with it a little bit more tonight. The thing with this yarn is it splits really easily, so it's a little tricky, but yeah. And this is for me to practice the magic circle. I think that's what it's called. So, but these needle parts are shorter too, so. But yeah, I like it. I am liking it. But oh my gosh, you guys see the color. I wound it into a cake. Isn't that pretty? Oh, the camera does not do this justice. It's like pinks and stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Again, I just want to learn to make socks pretty much. So I think they'd make really good Christmas presents. My mom's kind of hinted that she wants some. So I'd like to learn. So it'll be an experience, but I know the basics, and they said to do the class you just need to know how to cast on, knit, purl, and I think cast off, fasten off, which I know how to do. And then honestly, YouTube has been my best friend when it comes to tutorials. I've been looking at so many different ones because there's different ways to make socks. I mean, I never would have guessed that. Like, how many ways there is to knit a pair of socks. So, it kind of blew my mind. But I guess when you're not used to it too, right? So, I also wanted to talk about my bag that I have this in. I bought this at the Fiber Festival too, and I just love it. It has dragons on it, and it's clear. This bag is made by Fibermancy. I have her card here, I'll show you in a second. And she made it clear so you could see her project. This is just one of the small bags, but I loved the pattern, and it came with some sock yarn in it as well, which I'm saving because it's beautiful. But I couldn't resist, I had to buy it. I walked around half the place and I said, okay, I gotta go back and get it. She also makes stitch markers, and I love the way she has them laid out. I will link her Facebook page as well. I'll show you her card. She has a website as well. But her stitch markers are beautiful, and she puts them on a shawl pin. So these are the stitch markers I got. Little dragon eye, little dragon. They're beautiful. I just love them. And this bag is so handy because it has the ties at the top, and it has a little wristlet. And the great thing is you don't even have to take your yarn out of the bag. You just pull it right from the bag, even if it's closed, because it still has a little bit of an opening. It's great. I bring it with me everywhere. So, and she has so many different patterns. Sorry, I'm just tying it up so I don't lose it. But anyways, so it's called Fibermancy. And then that's her website. But again, I'll link you to her Facebook. She's not a huge, she's been around for a while. She goes to a lot of fiber festivals, I notice. I love seeing her updates on Facebook. Fibermancy, hopefully it's okay I'm bragging about your bags, but I honestly love that bag. I want to order a big one. But not right now. Funds are, well, Christmas is coming, my husband's birthday's in December, our 1-year wedding anniversary's coming up, so yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's Fibermancy. Oh, I did do a little bit of yarn shopping, not a whole lot. Michael's had some sales, some really good sales. Like their Caron Big Cakes are usually $11.99 and they're on sale for $7.50. Now remember, this is Canada, a little bit pricier here. So I bought a couple of the big cakes. Have it in my pineapple bag. So I bought 2 of this color. I just love the color. I think I'm going to make some pillows with it to throw on our couch. Just to have. This color is, they're a little bit loose. Blue Hawaiian. But I love the colors. So I bought 2 of those. I didn't go crazy, which I think my husband was happy about because I don't think he really wanted me to go, but I went anyway. They had the Caron, chunky cupcakes. They were on sale for $5, originally $5.99. I bought this color to make my oldest nephew a hat. Probably for Christmas, maybe before then. Actually, I probably won't wait till Christmas. I'll just make it for him when I have a chance. But I love it, it's so squishy. And they're so cute. I love how they come with the pom-pom already. I actually bought one for myself. It's right here. I bought one for myself when they weren't on sale when they first came out. It has the pink pom-pom. So, haven't made it yet. I'll probably make it soon. Like I said, it's starting to get cold here in Canada. So I will need a hat. Although I do have my ear warmer. So, but yeah, so I got that. And then they had the Caron and Pantone on sale for $6. Regularly $9.99, I believe. So I bought one of those just because I want to try it. It's really soft. Again, I'll probably make, I love to make hats. That is my go-to project. If anyone needs a gift, I make them hats. So, and I make myself hats, but, so I got this one. And I just liked the colors of this one. So, and it's so soft. It's apparently a 5 bulky, I think. Yeah, but, I mean, it doesn't feel that different than a 4-ply. But, oh, you need a 6mm hook apparently. So, yeah, the idea of the Caron and Pantone is, so these are like 5 mini skeins kind of thing. So they each come individually, and the idea is you can mix and match the colors however you want. So like, they show an example of a hat here, mixed different ways. So, I'm looking forward to using this one. I didn't think I was going to get any, but when I saw that they were on sale, I decided if I want to try it, why not now? It's on sale, so I know it's still a little bit expensive, but I mean, compared to $9.99, that's a pretty good deal. I think that's all I bought at Michael's that time. Like I said, I didn't go crazy. Oh, I bought a sock loom too, because I didn't know about the knitting class yet. So I decided to get a sock loom. Had a 50% off coupon. So it was regularly $29.99. I got it for $15. I played with it a little bit, but I haven't really gotten into it. I think I'm going to try the sock knitting on circular needles first. And if I come around to it, I'll play with the sock loom. I'll probably make other things with the sock loom. I mean, I think it would be great to make scarves even in sock weight yarn. So we'll see. I have it now, and it was a good deal. My husband was happy with that. So, oh, I bought a couple more things at the yarn store when I bought my needles. So I bought more buttons. I bought the same style as the other ones, but these were the buttons. I just think they're really pretty. I love the looks of them. I bought some at the dollar store today too, and they're made with coconut shells. But they look like wood. They're small though, so, but I think they're pretty. Oh, and these are bamboo. So, yeah, but I think they're really pretty. So, I brought my mom to that store too, and she told me I shouldn't have brought her there because there's so much nice stuff, and I agree. It's beautiful there. And then I bought this yarn. It was in a hank, but the lady there wound it for me. I'm not a big yellow person, but this one just kept jumping out at me, and the camera's not, it's showing it kind of like a cream color, but it's such a pretty yellow. It's a 4-ply, and I think it's acrylic. Let me see. Oh, it's 50% acrylic, 50% wool, so even better. It's Estelle Yarns. So pretty. And again, I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but it was so pretty, and it's so soft, so I knew I wanted to buy it. It just kept like screaming at me, Kayla, take me home. So I did. So I'll probably be going back to that store soon. I like checking out the local independent yarn stores. There's another one not far that I want to check out too. If anybody knows any, like even like Toronto or anything, Toronto's quite far away from me, but it's worth it. Like honestly, I am all for purchasing hand-dyed yarns, or like the yarn I got from my swap buddy Nancy. I just love that stuff. I'm all for the acrylics and stuff from Michaels. I just really like supporting independent yarn stores. I just think it's fun too, because they always have different things than going to Michaels or Walmart or Len's Mills or stuff like that. So it's always nice to see different things like that. I don't think I bought anything else. I bought like jewelry kits and stuff, but nothing fun with yarn. Just trying to think. I don't think I bought anything else. So in the works, so I might have to slow down with showing you guys my finished projects, because I will be starting Christmas presents soon. And I have a big family, so most of the gifts they get for Christmas are handmade things by me. They all love it. I made my mom a sweater last year, and she wears it all the time. And things that I made my dad a hat. Never thought he'd wear it. He wears it all the time. My brother, I made a sock monkey hat for myself. It didn't have a face on it, but made a sock monkey hat for myself, and it was way too big. And I gave it to my brother, and he wears it all the time. So it worked out. So yeah, I'll have to either that or I'll show them, but I won't say who they're for. Some of them people will know, so I'll probably do a big haul after Christmas. I know it's still early, it's not even October, but when you craft, you gotta start early, because then you think, oh, I'm gonna make this for this person, and by the time you think about it, you got like 20 projects you gotta make. So like I'm sitting here right now and I'm thinking of one, because I saw a bag over there that has part of it in it. So we'll see though. I will definitely be sharing more with you guys. there's always works in progress. I have a blanket I've been working on for about about a year. I'd say, okay, maybe less than a year, maybe like 6 months, but I'm almost done. So I will be sharing that with you guys next time. I'll probably share it on Facebook first, and then I'm trying to think. I don't actually have that many works in progress right now compared to before, so I'm pretty impressed with that. So yeah, anyways, I want you guys' opinion on something real quick. So I ordered this yarn from Yarn Canada and I just loved the colors, and it was like such an impulse buy. I don't know what to make with it. I bought 4 skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver stripes in the retro stripes, and the colors, they're so me. They're very similar to this. 4 skeins, and there is, it's 100% acrylic, 236 yards. So I really need to think of something I could make with it, but it's not a whole lot, so I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below, or let me know on Facebook, because I've been wanting to use this yarn because I love the colors, but I don't know what to make. I have a lot of yarn like that. I'm so horrible for impulse buying yarn, and at the time I'll think, yeah, I know what I'm gonna do, and then I forget. Like, I have a rack. I keep looking over here because I have a rack. I can show you without. I have a rack of yarn, and that's just part of it. I have more stashed away. There's no wonder that my husband doesn't want me to buy more yarn, but I have donated a lot of it though. So I've donated it to retirement homes, and where they have knit clubs and all that. So I'll buy it. If it's a good deal, I'll buy it, and I don't mind donating it to a good cause. I don't want to give it away to just anybody, but I know some of the elderly people who are in retirement homes can't afford to pay for yarn, so I donate it to them. I donated a huge garbage bag, and my mom delivered it and said they were ecstatic, so it makes me feel better about buying all the yarn. So yeah, bit of an impulse buyer, but usually I end up using it. I think I'll be good for a little while. I have enough yarn to get me through. I say that, but I'm thinking about projects now that I'm going to need more for. But anyways, for the next little while I'll be good. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. So, thanks for watching, guys. I think that's it for today. So I'll see you back, I don't know when. And then it could be a week, could be 2. Sorry, I don't know. Probably next week. I'll try and update you guys next week. In between then, maybe I'll put up tutorials, some other kind of videos. I'm hoping to really get into this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want updates, and like this video, and go like my Facebook page. Like I said, I update on there all the time. It's at Kayla Crochet Love. I'll link it down below. I will also link Firemancy and Dragon Strings. I will link those down below for you to check out. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.